Burge, taking home the money wide open on that open road. It's full throttle since the baby bottle, baby. This is all I know. And overload, tires roll. Tell them I want all the smoke. Slow boats will choke in my rear view. Adios, run your car, knock them out. Put your money where your motor is. Heavy hitters, dream killers, kill shot. Hold them still, told them chill. We on fire. Life is lit with rocket fuel. Stop it, fool. Blue collared outlaws, who think you talking to? Winning attitude all on the line, and we ain't about to lose. Beat the brake pads off, knock your car off out the shoes, line them out, chalk them up, underdogs on top again. Never say die, we from Columbus, so we gotta win. Hard working, fast running outlaws and street racing. All your dreams is in my tail lights, you can keep chasing.
What's up, everyone? Happy Monday. This from my boy Jasper. You know, we got a little contest going on with each other on the Waffle House flexing. Jasper, my dude Jasper had some bad luck this weekend, so cheers, homie. One of your guys even got me this one. Love you, brother. Hope you're feeling a little bit better today. Hope hope 2.0 is already in the works. I see, and man, I'm happy to see that. You got a good dude in Corey, man. I'm happy to see him step up and help you out like that. You ain't ahead in the Waffle House game, buddy. You're just aware of what I'm showing you. I got some stuff in the works. We're gonna step it up, big time. Hell yeah, that's what I like to see, man. I know you are, brother. I already told you. Let me know whatever I can do to help. I ain't smart, but I can buy a Waffle House and hand people wrenches. You know what I mean? I'm a good wrench fetcher. Ain't that how you do when you're flexing on them skills? You go, man. Yeah. I think Jasper already has a chassis, Doug. He's as I understand it, he's switching everything over from boost to the new chassis. Coachy, what's up, brother? It was good seeing you. Oh yeah. Waffle House toolbox. Oh, Mitchell. I don't know about that, but I appreciate it. But a Waffle House toolbox. That's not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea at all. The gangster in the Vega from Ohio is Jacob Muncie, Columbus, Ohio's very own Jacob Muncie. And yeah, that Vega is a gangster. War in the Woods, man. Whew. I don't want to sound like I'm, being cocky or anything, but Ohio, I've been trying to get y'all to come to this for a while, and finally you guys listened to me and showed up. I mean, showed up Friday. My man Dave killed it in the streetcar class, which really was a hard tire class. Jeff should have named that the hard tire class, because that really is what it was. But my man Dave Ballard went out there and killed it from Ohio, Tip City, Ohio, and took home that money. if I remember correctly, he took home $1,600 in the hard tire, well, in the street car class, hard tire class, basically though. So my boy from Ohio got that money, and then my homie Mark Mosier was $2,600. He won in the big tire class. Went out first round, bought back in, and killed it from there on out on motor because he was having problems with his nitrous. But then he freaking this dude is making a pass, and halfway through the pass, he needs a little more oomph, and this dude reaches under the dash and jiggles wires and does some other shit so that he can get his nitrous to come on, and ends up winning the race. Goes down to the end of the track, spins out because he can get slowed down fast enough, spins out, does a whole 180, and then comes backwards up the track instead of going on the return road, which was kind of fitting. I mean, because it was the final race, and he needed to come up there and get pictures anyways. Gangster time. So Michigan took home the money in big tire on Friday. Ohio took home the money on Friday in the streetcar class. Ruthless was in the house. Got to meet you face to face. That was awesome. And the car, love that thing. My man Mike Detroit Hood TV came down. Hey, a lot of people came down and hung out, man. I think a lot of people learned a little something about this track. You know, Jeff and John and Jeff been doing this race for a while, and now obviously since John passed away, it's just Jeff. But man, don't sleep on this race. If you haven't been, I know you've seen all the hype the last couple of days, and it's a gangster ass atmosphere. The track is on kill. That track is so fast. It's crazy. It's crazy. Man, I got a fresh haircut. I can't wear that hat no more. My hair's a little raw. My head's a little raw. So Ohio, I'm not gonna sound like a dick, but I did tell y'all so. I'm glad y'all finally listened. I noticed. I think there was 7 or 8 cars there from Ohio racing. I noticed about 50 or 60 spectators that came from Ohio. On top of the people who came as crew and racers. And the first pair down were two cars from Ohio, Jesse Bowen and Billy Hoskinson. First round call out for $1,000. They had a race. They had a race one or 2 weeks beforehand that Jesse felt was questionable on the call, and it was just one of those things. It was like a millisecond scenario. Did he jump or not in the race? But they went there, and they both of them made a clean pass. Neither one of them jumped. They both made a clean pass, A to B. Probably 3/4 of the way down, Jesse spun the tire a little bit, and Billy got the win. So no dispute any longer in that scenario. But I'm sure Jesse will be back to, Billy is Billy, so he got a target. So I'm sure Jesse will be back, and everybody wants to. When you're up top like that, everybody wants to dethrone the king or whatever, for lack of a better saying. I know Billy doesn't look at it that way, but it's just the same. Saturday's action started off crazy. Gangster wheelies, My man Jasper Graham pounding the concrete the first round felt like a fucking sledgehammer busting a hole in the concrete on his pass down there. I don't know how fast he went, but Jasper was definitely in the top three for fastest passes, at least by my eye, for first round. Absolutely flying. What's up, Mr. Bagley? How you doing? Mike, Street Racing Channel did good. They both won a couple of rounds. Yeah, look at that, a 114.60 foot. I'm telling you, I might even have it on my reaction on camera. I still haven't had a chance to go through all the footage yet, but I might even have my reaction on camera. Jasper was the only one that did that. I mean, when that sucker planted, it was just a big solid thud on the concrete, and that thing was a rocket. I can't wait to show that video. Brian, what's up, buddy? How you doing? Yeah, with a turbo, 114.60 foot with on a turbo car. But old Bruce Springsteen was putting in work. Jeff Thomas made a killer pass with Trey Styles, Brandon Mort, which I would say those were probably the three fastest in the first round, at least by my eyeball, for what that's worth. I don't know that's worth much, but for what that's worth, they look the fastest. I do know a couple of their times, so I know they had to have been the fastest. But I don't kiss and tell. But and as the night progressed, it just got more and more competitive. That track, it's a no prep track, but it's still real tricky because it holds rubber real well, always has. So two things happen: gangster ass wheelies, and I know everybody's seen those videos, or if you was there, you saw the wheelies, and fast ass passes. So, that's part of the deal. There's trees all down along the side of the track, and it's kind of eerie and got to be nerve-wracking for the racers. But everybody who lines up makes that decision to race under those circumstances, and every last one of them accepts the risk. So it just is what it is. You street race, you accept the risk. You backwards race, you accept the risk. You go to Brown County, you accept the risk. Or a track like Brown County. There's a couple out there like that. Windy Hollows is real similar to Brown County as far as it's a fast little track with a real similar surface and real similar conditions. Real narrow, guardrail, tree shit. We was down at Windy Hollow, and they just done the burnout, and a deer jumped out on the track. No shit. Deer jumped down on the big end of the track and then just stood there for a few minutes. Didn't give zero fucks looking down the track. They literally had to go get a side-by-side or a golf cart or something, I can't remember, to run down the track and chase the deer off the track. There were like 3 or 4 of them. Just jumped on the track and was hanging out. So when you sign up for some hardcore shit and you want to go bang with the big boys, you go to a place like frickin' Brown County into a race like War in the Woods, and it tests you. I know it's got to test everybody mentally, emotionally, test your driver skills, your setup skills, tune-up skills, the whole 9 yards, man. See, ruthless. Some of the craziest racing I've done in a while. Yeah, it is. So, yeah, people. Track was really good. Got a little dewy, and the little grass strip in the middle made stuff challenging. And towards the end, when there was issues, that I think that was one of the major culprits to it. With that, Jeff needs to do a shirt with that wheelie pick. Yeah. Yeah, it was that Willie was a gangster. I know you've seen some videos out there, but my video is pretty good in that I followed Jeff down, and as you see the wheelie he does, all four wheels come off the ground, and on my video you can see you can see light between the bumper and the car, or the bumper in the track, where Jeff brings the car up on the parachute mounts, and he's just flying in the air there for a few seconds. If it wasn't for the parachute mounts, the dude would have done a backflip. But there's zero doubt in my mind that Jeff would have done a backflip if it had not been for those parachute mounts. The way that thing came up. And the thing about Jeff is he's an old, he doesn't talk about it too much publicly, I don't see, but he's an old hill climb drag racer or hill climb racer. So the dude just doesn't care. I mean, if you're drag racing a motorcycle up the side of a cliff, for him doing stuff like that, he got zero fear in it. He just climbs in and goes. And that kind of stuff happens. I mean, just amazing. But not to take away from, in that pass, Avery did a monster wheelie. And, oh, Jason, you missed out, bub. You missed out. What's up, brother? How you doing, Kevin? Absolutely missed out, Jason. I'm telling you, the next he does them in May and September, and telling you, Ohio. Well, everybody in May, just make it bigger. I'll be there for sure with the Blazer. It'll be done by then, and I'll definitely be racing in that thing. Despite anything that may be considered too dangerous or sketchy or whatever. Like there was a few accidents. Jasper was one of them. And I gotta tell you, after seeing he was racing Mark Mosier, and Mark had GoPro footage of it, and after seeing it, Jasper, I really don't think you could have done. I don't think there was a better case scenario than what happened for you. As far as wrecks go, the way you spun out and the way you just kind of spun and touched something and moved on to the next thing. I really think that was best case scenario. God was riding with your brother, and I don't know. No matter what, when it's people that I hang out with and I meet so many people, and you get to know certain people more and hang out with them more, and it's always hard to watch. You know what I mean? It's always hard to watch that happen, period. Because you don't want to see anybody get hurt. But man, when it's family, and Jasper and all the second tight guys are definitely family. I don't know, man. There's like an emptiness and a sense of urgency and just an unnerving panic and that, and just relieved you're all right, brother. I'm just relieved you're all right. What's up, Ashton? Your little ass is gonna get left in Ohio, man. This weekend, you keep it up with me about that pizza stuff. But the good news is, Jasper's good. A few broke ribs. I'm sure he's nice and sore and all that, but I know Mama's taking good care of him, and the family up in Michigan's taking good care of him, and he's surrounded by people that love him, and he's gonna be back bigger, better, stronger, faster. Yeah, Jamie, it sucks. What's up, bud? How you doing, buddy? Um, so they got him loaded up, and the action continued, and you know, fucker got me choked up a little bit. Um, action went on a little bit, man, and absolutely, buddy, absolutely. Uh, and then Dirty Brown was on a monster pass, and I haven't talked to those guys, and I ain't for sure what happened. Just how you doing, Jim? What's up, Dave? How you doing, brother? Yeah, you gotta get your ass out here. I'm telling you, come out and see these gangsters, man. Uh, I just from what I saw, I don't have any information from the Dirty Brown camp, but it looked like when he crossed the finish line, he doesn't have a parachute. It looked like when he crossed the finish line, he slammed on the brakes and the nose dove, and there was sparks that came out from underneath the car, and same. He kind of had the same scenario like Jasper did, except on his he rolled a couple times and slid for about 50-60 feet down into the woods on his rooftop, from what I understand. They sent him to the hospital just to get him checked out because he was a little dazed and confused. But they from what I heard later, everything checked out and he was good, but that wasn't directly from them. So I don't know. It just comes with it, whether you're on the streets or at any track whatsoever. It's unfortunate. I mean, hell, uh, No Prep Kings had a crash, and they got every safety thing imaginable there this weekend. Shit was at Clay City. They had a radio prep event. A horrible crash this weekend. It was just a bad in that respect. It was just kind of a bad weekend for racing, man. But all in all, it's still a great weekend. I know not one person that did have an accident. Alex Sherman ended up spinning out or catching the guardrail in the semifinals and spinning out in his race in the semifinals. And he won the race, but he hurt his engine, so he couldn't continue in the finals against Mort. Crash at him. Yeah, it was a crash at Marion this weekend. Yeah, you gotta have the safety gear, man. You gotta have the freaking cage, a good cage, an appropriate cage, and the harnesses and helmets and all that stuff for sure. Yeah, send me that, Jamie. Yeah, I want to see that. Damn it, a little gnat flying around. Hey, Mariah, how are you? I hope you're doing good. Text me and tell me what all happened, and let me know how you're doing. So yeah, a lot of badass racing this weekend, a lot of different places, but man, they're yeah, you're right. You're right. That's it. And I don't think anybody that tunes into here is the type of people who just want to sit around and wait for death. So That don't mean you do dumb shit and encourage it, but you know, everybody that comes here still they're about that life. Um, yeah, the wet grass got him. I mean, they just got a little bit dewy, just enough. It really wasn't wet, but you know, at those speeds, just a little bit of dew on the grass is enough to wreak havoc. I mean, I've seen when there wasn't dew on the grass, when it was like back in May, it wasn't any problem. Matter of fact, Jasper went all in the grass and came back out and all in back in a couple of times in May. It was zero issue because there wasn't any dew on it. So, you know, it was just one little thing that can throw a whole thing into a whole whirlwind, man. But see, bam, that's my dude. Exactly what I was just speaking about. Um, knows the risks, accepts the risks, and knows that just sometimes shit just happens. Going to dust himself off and get right back on the horse, so to speak. So yeah, I will say this. I gotta go over here for a second. Also, we got so you know if Corey Malone started a like a Facebook GoFundMe to help Jasper out. So if anybody's interested, I'm going to post the link here as soon as I find it. So much going on my page. What the hell? So, you know, hey, you know how we do. When it's our family, we always try to take care of them and help out. So, hey, if you got if you can help out, might be your turn someday. If nothing else, you know, pay it forward a little bit, man. Let's see if this works. There's the link. Although, yeah, there's the link, man. So you know how we do. We always take care of our own. So if you got an extra $5, $10, you can $20, or if you're blessed, you can send, you know, and you can share a little more to help get Jasper back on the road or back on the track. Corey's the guy heading that up. I know Jasper in a million years would never, you know, be one of those guys that ask for help or spearhead anything like that. So I'm grateful. I'm grateful that he has Corey to help spearhead that out, and I'm going to share and do my part to help get as much recognition out there too, man. Because Jasper's 100% a great dude. I guarantee you, he'd do the same for you, without question. And he's just one of those guys, man. He's one of the good guys. So if you can, I'm not obligating anybody or anything like that, but if you can and you feel so inclined, give Jasper some help. You know, rebuilding a race car is not cheap. We all been in some situation where we're starting from scratch, so we all know what it is. And let's help one of our brothers out. So there's the link. If it didn't work out, get at me on Facebook, and I'll make sure you get with Corey, and you know, we can all chip in and help Jasper. And like I said, you never know. If nothing else, and you believe in karma, it might be your turn one day. And you best believe, if you follow me long enough, you know I get behind helping people who have accidents or get in need or whatever, man, to get back on the track. So there's stuff I do that I don't I'm not very public about. But sometimes I am, and this is one of those ones where I am. So there's a link if you can help a racer out, and just know, like I said, I guarantee you, Jasper would be one of the first people to help you out if the roles was reversed. What's up from New York, Zachary? How you doing? Catch up on some of these comments. Yeah, it does happen this time of year with the dew and stuff. Bill Lutz to the rescue today, helping out a friend in need. Normally I don't. Right now, Bill Lutz is on my shit list. Me and Kenny have put him on the shit list, and he's got to climb his way back out. But he did go help somebody in need, so I'm gonna give him a shout out for being a good guy today. All right, Quinn, let me try and text it to you, Bubba. We got Quinn coming on to talk about Battle on the Berg here in just a second, so we can get but he's having some trouble, so let me help. Listen, you didn't come here for high quality, because my show is a shit show, as always. It don't ever change. Riggedy Rod, they got SRC won a couple rounds and did good, all things considered. But man, you're talking about a race where it's some of the baddest in the country. So it's rough. What's up, Corey? How you doing, brother? Nah, I'm not. You know me, man. I just help out when I can. Hobbies. I just do my part, man. We all got to do our part. What's up, Rob? How you doing, buddy? Miss Dillon, how you doing, honey? Chris Lane. See, Chris Lane's a believer. Bam. I'm telling you. And Jamie is the dude for announcing. Let's race daily drivers on Saturday. Coaching me. Look, Bill better learn. Look, Bill better learn how to build boost. Look, motherfucker's name is Big Boost Bill Lutz. Nah. He gonna have to learn. He gonna have to earn. Matter of fact, Kenny, are you on here? He gonna have to earn that name back too now. Cody, what's up, brother? It was good seeing you out there. Hopefully we can see you out there racing next time. I know you're getting I know you got rebuild mode. Sorry, I know I need to be looking at the screen, but I'm trying to help get Quinn on here so we can talk about Battle at the Berg. Let me see. What's going on? Yeah, I can get on there, buddy. Did you try and get on that link from your I just texted it to you, see if that helps, and let me know. Well, I mean, if I see you down here in the thing, I'll know for sure. But oh, there he goes. He's getting it now. Maybe we just had to send it on a text. What's up, Mark? I don't believe I've ever heard of, and I'm probably about to mess this up. Levittsburg, is that right? Levittsburg, Ohio. Hell yeah, brother. I'll be at War in the Woods too, man. I promise you that. And I'm winning. I'm just letting all y'all know I love each and every one of y'all, but it ain't gonna mean shit come time to But after I win, Waffle House is on your boy. Promise you that. Okay, I know we're Warren, and okay. Yeah, Jamie is the best announcer, period, man. I've been bragging on that dude for a while. He's unbelievable. Okay, east of Youngstown. Uh, so yeah, man, kind of run over a little bit on this, but it's damn hard not to, man. It's such a great race, and I can't wait for. I already can't wait for the next one, and I can't wait to cheer my homies on in the next one, all the way up until the finals when I win. Just saying. Probably a better mother. Wait till. Just wait, Bubba. The next day or two in the Waffle House war is about to be soul shattering for a couple of y'all. That's all I got to say. It's gonna be some shit. I promise you. I'm already plotting and scheming. You're not gonna know what to do. So yeah, man. Congratulations to Brandon Mort on the win. I'm telling you, Brandon got that track figured out. Without a doubt, Brandon was consistently one of the fastest people all evening, and he made some of the gangsterous ass passes just straight, and Brandon got that track figured out. He's gonna be a hard dude to beat. He is. Brandon Mork is a bad motherfucker, for real. I got nothing but respect for Brandon, except in one area. He can't wrangle his children. I don't know what it is that he couldn't get his son, schoolboy, to show up for. Why he let him throw a temper tantrum and stay home. You know, back in my day, you would spank your child and make them go with you. You wouldn't allow them to stay home. Brandon, you got to work on your discipline, brother. Oh, man. It would have been good to see Schoolboy there, too. But, you know, you got to give him some shit. Oh, what's up, Bubba? Kevin Fields, old back wheels, killing it. Yeah, Nick definitely should have been there, man. That's Nick's race right there, man. He should have done good, man. What's up, Forby? How you doing, brother? So yeah, we're gonna wrap that up, man. I got the video coming. I got footage from 4 different angles, and I got a shitload of footage to compile, and so it's gonna be a while. I know some of the people are going to rush out and get their stuff out first, but it's going to be a little bit before our Woods and War video's out. But I'm going to try and make it the best I can, and I really want it to be. I don't know, man. You know, I got such great relationships with a lot of the people that race in there, so I always feel pressured to do better than just slap some stuff out real quick. And unfortunately, I'm not as talented as some of the people on the videos like Street Racing Channel. They just throw hits out with the quickness. It takes me a little while longer because, well, I ain't that smart. But we're going to get there. Oh, yeah, got the mare stare for sure. Don't worry about that. I got the mare stare in there both times. So we got a lot coming up this weekend at the Battle of the Berg, and we'll be down there videoing. I'm taking the whole crew with me this time. We'll have Dylan Duncan taking pictures, and then you have myself and Ashton on the video. And I'm trying to wrangle 2 more people to come help me with the video. So we'll see. And maybe if we can get 4 people doing videos, we can really do some shit and make a gangster video this time. But we're going to have some fun, man. I hope to see all y'all down there, because it's going to be the same caliber of races, War in the Woods, as far as exciting action, killers. You know, I love what you want to call, like, you know, I love all the little tracks, and US 60 is a little track. You know, I mean, well, shit, listen, I ain't gonna lie, I love every track. I guess I can't say that, but I got a special place in my heart for little tracks. You know, and US 60 is one of those, even though, you know, it ain't in Ohio, we won't hold that against them because they are in Kentucky. And if I'm gonna keep it real, all my people originally are from Kentucky. So I gotta go down there just based on that. You know, they all moved up here 2 generations ago from Kentucky. So this month, Nick, you just said it's too good for you. Woo. I talked to your daddy about making you come next time. We can't have you just saying no and throwing temper tantrums and not showing up, and then go RC racing. What is this with the RC cars all the time too, man? Get the big car out. Damn RC cars. Yeah. That's the other thing. Somebody got to. That dude. Somebody's got to put him in his place. But so they put together a really good race. You know, Quinn down there putting this together, and they're doing a really good job, man. And they reached out and asked us, you know, help come on board and help them get the word out and come down and film and do pictures and everything. So after being there last year for Black Friday, it was a no-brainer for me. I had to go. I love that track. It's a nice little track, great atmosphere. All the people are great, and he does got an RC fetish. I don't even get that one. But you know, and what I like, it's great quality food. Say what you want, but we all know some racetracks, man, they be on some bullshit. Who the fuck won't pay $8 for a hot dog? Never. And I know I shouldn't say things like this, but dang it, somebody needs to, because that's some bullshit. I think I got a chili cheese dog down there for like $1.50 or $2. I mean, like, they know how to treat people. Got 100 if he's at the Berg. He did real good at the Burg last time for Black Friday, or not at the Burg, but at US 60 for Black Friday last year. But then I can't remember, he had engine or transmission problems. I can't remember which. But he, you know, still gangstered that shit out. But you know, so we'll bring Quinn on here, and I'll shut up and let him tell you about all the details. But it's a good track, great people. And I guess also I'll say this: you're going to see Ohio Grudge Racing down there quite a bit more in 2022. We're teaming up with Revolution Racing. If you're familiar with them, they're Tony McKinney's main sponsor for No Prep Kings. And Joe, the owner of Revolution Racing, reached out to us. And so in 2022, you're going to see some stuff down there with Ohio Grudge Racing, Revolution Racing, the Bridge Runners at US 60, to try and help that track out. So pay attention, because there's going to be some badass shit going on down there. But also, that's going to give, like I've been telling all y'all, this was a prime example. This past weekend is a prime example of Ohio showing up to the Indiana race and then all those Indiana guys are going to be coming here now. Now y'all got to meet some Indiana guys and some Chicago guys, Michigan guys. Hell, they have people from Kansas, Oklahoma, all over. And all that does, man, is get you more exposure to more badass racers and badass races, and that gives them the opportunity to want to come here and race you at home. And that's the relationship we're going to build with down here at US 60 with all these guys in Kentucky. So we can go down there and race them. They can come up here and race us, and everybody can have, instead of flooding with a bunch of races like what's been going on, man, we can all just have a couple good quality races a year in Ohio. Then we have a couple in Kentucky, a couple in Indiana. You know what I mean? Then all the racers ain't broke because they're going to no prep race every weekend. And when they do go, it's a banger. It's not just okay. It's an absolute banger. That's what the Berg is going to be, an absolute banger. And that's what we're going to start helping them do down there. And that's what they're going to help us do up here in Ohio. Same thing with Indiana. You see where I'm going? Better for everybody. So I'm going to bring Quinn on because I'm going to let him tell you about all the rules and all that. And we're going to have some fun. No, I'm not uploading any of my footage. I'm just doing just the video. I might make a little teaser video for War in the Woods, but wait, that was backwards. I'm just not gonna. I don't want to ruin it. I just want to make one video and be done. For War in the Woods, we're gonna do the same thing with Battle of the Burg. We're just gonna put out one banger and leave it at that. Like I said, we'll do a little teaser or something, but even at that, I'm not in a rush. I want it to be quality and just make it right for everybody. So if y'all don't know, those of y'all that don't know, this is Quinn, and sorry, he's the owner of Quinn's Chassis Shop, and he's the main guy putting on the Battle at the Burg. So Quinn, why don't you just start telling everybody what's up and explain the race.
How y'all doing? The race is coming up this weekend, like you were saying, the first and the second. We had another guy donate another $1,000 today to the small tire, so it's up to $12,000 to win on small tire. Friday, basically, anybody can come get test, grudge race, whatever you want to do on Friday. Gates open at 9. Start testing at 4. You can bring your camper and leave it or whatever for the night before. As of right now, we got 69 cars locked in on small tire. Gonna be a hell of a field. Really, all good quality cars, some badass racers from everywhere. I got people from Mississippi coming. Bunch of probably 5 or 6 of them SO guys are coming from Arkansas. Got a bunch coming from Chicago, Ohio. Gonna be a pretty good race, even on big tire. Got 24 big tire cars. That's a pretty good field for a big tire race. I really haven't wrote down how many hard tire cars we got. I know it's a little over 20 or 30. I know it's coming. It's guaranteed money. Whatever the buy-in is on the hard tire, that's what the payback is. Plus, there's $2,000 added on it, plus a drum of 110 Renegade fuel so far. Overall, it's going to be a pretty good race. I mean, the big tire, Bill Lutz, which he just said he's crawling back up your list, man. The Bill's going to be.
We'll see if he knows how to build boost properly at your race. Okay. He might get left in Kentucky if he don't build boost properly.
But my man Kenny Gully, I mean, there's a bunch of them coming. Jason Carpenter, Anthony Smith, Hercules Carr. Man, it's gonna be a good time. It's the track owner, Mark Burns, the new track owner, asked me to help him put this race on. I really never thought it would be this big, by no means, for the first race. We're gonna try to put 2 more on it, kind of like this next year, maybe a bigger purse. in the spring and the fall, but just 2, maybe even just 1, like you said. Just have 1. You don't need 500 no prep races, all year where everybody's broke tearing up their shit. So, that's little Quinn. He ain't gonna get to run his car. It's tore up. So he's gonna help me put the race on, whatnot. But if anybody wants to know, spectator fee on Fridays $10, Saturday on $20, or Saturday $20. Gates open at 9 both days. Drivers meeting is going to be at 11 o'clock or 12 o'clock, and then the race is going to be right after that. I am doing something different on the chip draw because we got 60-something cars, and that ain't counting the cars that can just show up. So I'm expecting 70, 75. It's going to be an electronic chip draw. Some people don't like it. Some people might not, but I can push a button. It pairs everybody up, and we're done. We're not sitting there for 2 hours, going through chip draws and everything. So I'm trying to make it as quick as possible. Everybody can get their turnaround. There's several. It's in small tire and big tire. So we're going to run small tire first, then hard tire, then back to big tire. So it gives time to cool down, change your tire, whatever you got to do to make both races. But the last live feed I did, I kind of showed everybody how I was doing the electronic chip draw thing. But basically, you put everybody's name in it. You hit a button that pairs it up. It pulls a buy if there's a buy. And, then next round, all I got to do is go in there and delete the losers and do it again. 2 minutes, we're done with the chip draws. So I was standing there for an hour asking everybody what number they got and all this. If there's any call-outs for this race, it has to be done before the driver's meeting because I am doing this electronic chip draw. I don't want to have to go in there and pull names out and all this. So Friday, if you want to call somebody out, Saturday morning, that's fine, but it needs to be done before the driver's meeting. If it's not done before driver's meeting, it will not happen. It's pour your own puddle. Bring your own prep. I think glitter glue or stripper glue is going to be there.
Yep, stripper glitter be there.
Yeah, they'll be there. If nobody has any, they'll be more than happy to sell you some. I think they're even giving a gallon away, I heard, to the winner, to Big Tire maybe, or something like that.
Yep.
Can you think of anything else I need to talk about? Campers, if anybody wants to bring their campers, it's $50. There ain't no water or electric hookup, but you can stay all weekend if you want, but there is a $50 parking fee for your camper. Racers is free. If you got your RV or whatever, racers don't have to pay for that. $150 entry fee. I try to keep it as cheap as I could where everybody could afford it, whatnot. $100 on big tire. And then I think it's $75 on small tire or on hard tire, or $50 on hard tire. But trying to make it where everybody can come, have fun. That's why when next year, we've already got some bigger sponsors for next year. So I know the purse is going to be $20,000 next year. So on the first one, but for the first race, so far, I think it's turning out pretty good and whatnot. So.
Yeah. Well, tech cards.
Tech cards, everybody, the way we're doing it is everybody pays their $20 to get in, and then my trailer's going to be set up right at the beginning of the staging lanes. So everybody will come to my trailer. It'll have a big Quinn's Chassis Shop 10 out there. You'll see it. Come up there, pay your tech card, pay your entry fee. A lot of them's already paid full. Some of them's paid half. And then I'll have the bench shirts there and stuff for sale if anybody wants to buy a shirt and whatnot. But yeah, Mark's already talking about the session stand. Mark's already hired like 10 more people to bring grills. I mean, they're going to have some good food at the session stand and reasonable. He ain't going to cut nobody's head off on a damn hot dog. So should be overall, I think it's going to be a pretty good race. And what I've seen of the weather is supposed to be pretty awesome. So I hope I don't jinx myself by saying that, but so far I think everything should be a pretty good weekend.
Yeah, it looks good. Yeah, Chris said he was going to give a gallon to both big and small tire, but I'm going to put you on the spotlight, Chris, and say how about a gallon for them hard tire guys too. There
you go. Can't leave them out.
What you think about that? Perry Stanley said he need a payment plan, but I heard maybe pirates get discount, right?
Pirates.
Because he's missing an eye now.
That's true.
Is there a pirate discount for people?
Yeah, if you only got one eye, you can pay half price getting in. I should say this, but since he's gonna be able to see half the race, so we'll let him in for half price. That was rude. I'm sorry.
Hey, listen. Trust me, he deserves it. He's a big boy. I'll get it back. I'll get it back. I'll take all that. I'll take all that home.
Yeah.
The other thing is the sponsors for the event is Quinn's Chassis Shop, Hot Shot Secret, Next Motorsports, Keg Drive Lines, Competition Automotive, Riverside Upholstery, Custom Auto Restyling, Artie's Collision, Speed World, Lexington, Kentucky, Miles Trucking, Bluegrass Hydro Dipping, Sanders Transmission and Performance, CNC Contracting, Ink Famous Tattoos, Chris Stone Excavating, Hawkeye Transport, Stripper Glitter, Dave Angel, Big Charlie's Garage, Tyler Bohannon. I hope I ain't murder that one too much. And our favorite little buddy, Joe Minton, Revolution Racing.
Yeah, he put 1,000 on top of each one.
Put 1,000 on top of each class, and Joe's real passionate about racing. He's a great guy, and he's a big supporter of a lot of different racers and events. And it's good. It's good to have people like him in the race community. And he said he got 2 eyes. One just don't work well. I swear to God, I hope you get a pirate patch. I swear to God, I hope you get a pirate patch. If that's part of your healing process, son. Woo-wee.
I'll get him one with a Chassis Shop logo on it.
I'm gonna get you one with a. I can't even say because it's a family show. Jeff Thomas won the wheelie contest. I forgot about that one when we were talking about War of the Woods. Did you see that wheelie Jeff Thomas did this weekend on the damn parachute mount? Freaking fool!
I think old Brian Noville's coming from Perigo to try to get our wheelie contest. That's another thing we got to. Whoever comes the farthest, I think it's $300 travel, whatever, and then on the wheelie, I think it's $500 for the best wheelie.
Oh shit, $500 on the best wheelie. So, and I
may be wrong on that, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is.
Jeff broke some stuff, but he's fixing it now. He's trying to. I just talked to him earlier today. I know he's trying real hard to get his stuff put back together so he can be down there. Jeff is another guy. He's just an animal.
Yeah,
just an animal with that.
I've had a couple on the list that's dropped out. A couple that's broke. One of my main buddies from Missouri, Kendall Goin, he broke yesterday, so he ain't going to make it. But he was locked in. But you can't help shit like that when it breaks. But overall, I think on small tire we should have a hell of a field. And then they just, for the people that don't know, he just extended the track 450 feet. So I'm trying to talk him into next year because he's going to put guardrail all the way down. I wanted to do it this year, and I understand he didn't have guardrail safety, but I want to run it backwards next year. So it'd be more of a no prep deal if we can run it backwards next year. But only way he'll let me if he gets the guardrail all the way down. So we don't want nobody going through the crowd.
Yeah, no, definitely not. Yeah, maybe for that wheelie. Where's Young and Boosted at? Maybe I'm gonna have to talk to Sam and see if they want to come down. If they plan on coming down, because they're in charge of the wheelie contest at and they're really good at getting people on board for that. They got that up to $2,500 at War in the Woods.
Hell yeah. We can probably do that there if we get enough people around there pitch in. We can get it bigger and bigger.
So yeah,
Somebody needs to hit up Billy Hopkins, see if he's coming.
I talked to them. They were talking about doing some big race, but oh wait. So right now, Joe, you're saying you're gonna put another 1,000 on each class and make small tire 13 and big tires. What was that, 7 at that point?
7,000. That's what Joe just said.
Is that what you're? Let me make sure that's what he's saying. You already put 1,000 on each class, so now you're saying you're gonna put 2,000 on each class. Let me make sure before we say that for real. Out front race fuel in the house. What's up? Brian Murphy, we need to move to Ohio. Absolutely, Jason. You do. Oh, there's out front race fuel. Front race fuels to 1,200 or 200 on the wheelie class, so that'll bump that up. So thanks Kenneth for that. Out front race fuels is one of our good sponsors. They take good care of us. And Joe said 1,000 more on small and big tire class. So now that pot just went up even more. Brian Bowie you guys did put in on that wheelie contest, or you want to put in? I don't have we got so we getting some more stuff. Paul, what's up, buddy? How you doing? You guys were doing great this weekend. So we got a few more dollars in the pot on some stuff here now.
Hell yeah.
Awesome. Like I say, Joe's a great guy, huge supporter of drag racing, and real knowledgeable. If you ever get a chance to pick his brain,
yeah, he's pretty sharp.
He knows his stuff, man. Paul, it was great to see. You know, I love you guys. I wish I would have got to catch you before you guys left Saturday and check in on everything, man. But y'all got that thing moving. I can't wait to see it back out again, because it's a whole different animal now. I like that. I love that car, man. Y'all doing some good stuff. Got me sweating a little bit buying more parts now. I know I gotta be a little faster, damn it. But Jeff Thomas Race Suspensions, gonna put $100 on the wheelie contest. Yeah, damn it. Ohio Grudge Racing will put $100 on the wheelie contest. So what's that? 400 or 500 more right there.
500 more, yeah.
So there's your wheelie contest, 1,000 now. Who else want to put something in on this? Hey, listen, the wheelies are. Some of these guys that go. Is there buyback? Is there a second chance race? Did we talk about that, or buybacks?
We didn't. We there's so many cars. I'm not going to have one.
All right. What about grudge racing in between rounds? For people to go out.
If somebody wants a grudge race, yes, they'd be more than happy.
As
we're
long
trying
as
to keep
they're
all
out
the grudge racing to Friday, but still, if somebody, I mean, we're going to have plenty of time. If somebody wants a grudge race on Saturday, more than happy to.
As long as they're out of the race.
As long as they're out of the race, 100%. 100%.
All right. So, yeah, it's a cooking now. We'll see who else wants to Well, he already got the rules established for no buybacks, Joe. But we could talk about that in the future races. That might not be a bad idea because it did work out. At War in the Woods, guy went out and then they let him buy back in, and then he ended up winning the damn big tire class. So, but they already had that in the rules established since they ain't got buybacks. That might have to be the next Battle of the Berg, though. Maybe they change it. I think we're losing Quinn here a little bit, maybe. But listen, like I said, if you was at War in the Woods, you're gonna see the same type of racing, but more of it. War in the Woods Jeff was 41 small tire cars, if I remember correctly, right?
That's what I heard. I heard they had a good turnout.
So I had a great turnout, but now, now you're talking almost 70. So that's a lot. That's a lot more gangster ass racing.
Yeah, gonna be good racing.
So that's all right. We're gonna help Jeff get it. We're gonna help Jeff get his up that high next year, and then next year ours gonna be 100. Period. I'm already working on it. Uncaged
we'll
is
be,
gonna be.
We'll be there next year with Little Quinn's car.
Uncaged gonna be off the hook next year. We're gonna have 100 cars. Them boys down south, they can't be the only ones that have these damn races with these high car counts. It's our time, and we all gonna work together, and we're gonna travel down there, bust their ass, and take their money, and then we're gonna bust their ass up here in the events that we have. And listen, Zenford and Eric, they know I love them to death. They're my people, but I'm competitive as a motherfucker.
100%.
So it's, we're gonna work together. We're gonna make this happen. How late is testing going on Friday?
Probably till 12 o'clock.
All right.
Yeah, probably midnight. We'll probably shut down.
Yep. And then is there a curfew there? There's no curfew there, right?
Only curfew we got is actually when we can start. That's why we're starting kind of at 4 o'clock on Friday because of the school. There's a school across the street. So we're gonna go. We can run all night. I mean, if people wanted to sit out there and grudge race till 2 or 3 o'clock, and Mark wants to leave the track open, then we'll leave it open. We don't have a curfew.
Oh, we're doing it's instant green off the tree.
Instant green off the tree, yeah.
Yep.
If you cross, you lose. If you hit the wall and win, I don't care. You use the wall for your favor if you want.
But if you use the other guy's wall, that's out.
That's out. Yeah.
But
you might want to get an appointment to me to let me fix your car.
Quinn would take you right onto the shop from the track. Yeah. No problem. Yeah, we're gonna help make that we're gonna help make that happen next year for sure, Jeff. You know that I'll do what I can to help recruit, and we'll get 50 gangsters, 60 gangsters on the property, man. We're gonna have a ball. So
for the people that's on there, I probably shouldn't. I'm gonna say it anyway. Pergo, Arkansas, George Ray's old track. You know what I'm talking about? George Ray's. You ever been there?
Mm-hmm.
The following weekend, Brandon's having a little small tire race out there. I'm kind of helping him with it a little bit. If anybody's out that way wants to swing in, I think it's 4,000 or 5,000 to win. Small tire, 28s. But I just figured I'd throw that out there just because I'm helping him a little bit on that deal.
Heck yeah.
So,
yeah.
That's a cool track. If people ain't been out there to George Ray's, that's a cool old track.
If you got a flyer or something, send it to me. We'll share it.
All right, I'll send it to you.
We'll put it in our group, man. Our group over the last 6 months has just turned into, which is cool, a place where everybody's sharing events now, and everybody can kind of get up to date on where everything is. So I like to see that grow some more too. I'd definitely like to see these races get up. Jeff's race ended up being a $15,000 payout, and it's good to see those kinds. And now we're 13 here, and
13 here, yeah.
maybe we can squeak another and get it up to 15 too by the end of the week.
Yeah, be awesome.
And we just keep banging away on it so we can have good payouts and help everybody out.
I'd rather go to one a month that had a good payout than to these $2,000 or $3,000, and you'll spend $500-$600 in nitrous and fuel and traveling fee. But if everybody can put on one good race a month next year, really that's all we need.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's it. That's right. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get it all worked out and everybody work together, and we're gonna have some fun, and everybody get to see some different cars. Kentucky guys get to see some different cars from Ohio now, and Michigan guys and Indiana. We just mix it all up and go see some different tracks, man. There's some great tracks down there.
Meet new people. That's what I like about traveling. You always meet new people. Besides going to your same home track 100 times a year.
Yep. Coach, getting ready to come down. Yep, we'll be down there. We'll be down there Friday. Me and little Ashton, unless he keeps messing with me, because he likes to try and get on my nerves. He might get left in Ohio. His ass keep it up, but he's a good kid, man. He's a great help. But we'll be down there. Me and Ashton will be down there Friday for test and tune, and then Dylan and Duncan will be down there also Saturday and Sunday, and maybe Kenneth, you still on here, kick Blake's ass in gear and tell him and wifey Pooh to get down there and come help take some pictures and video too. And we can have some fun and just make it a super gangster ass event. But we're gonna have some fun regardless.
Sure. That's the main thing.
And keep everybody safe. So we got, I think we covered everything. Anybody got any more questions? We got the sponsors. Like I said, you see it firsthand right here. Joe come on here, man. He's a great guy.
Hell yeah, Joe come on here through $2,000 real quick. $2 more grand, yeah.
So the guys over at Revolution Racing, they're all about building the race community. They got some good plans for that track next year and a lot of positive stuff. And that's what we like to hear. That's why we're getting involved and helping out. This is going to be a good time. I think we covered it all, unless anybody got any questions or stuff we missed. Which I'm not seeing any more questions, so we'll I did a little Googling earlier today, Kenneth. I got a couple of things. I had to send them to you in a little bit. I got some ideas for you on that car. Yeah, Josh Engel needs to come. He came out this weekend to Warren Woods. He'll come down. We'll have some fun. And there you go, Bryson. Bryson will be down there, Hardinsburg, October 2nd. So we're gonna have some fun. Come see us. I'll have t-shirts and stickers and stuff, but I don't got anybody to run the booth for us, so you'll just have to bug me and I'll have to run to the car. Quinn got shirts and stuff, right?
Yeah, I do, and I got a lady. If you want to put yours in my booth, she can sell them for you if you don't want to mess with it.
Okay. Yeah.
It's up
my
to you.
woman. Yeah, my woman has to work. Unfortunately, she can't get off. So, but I might take you up on that then.
We'll do what
That'd
we
be
can.
awesome. I appreciate that. And I know Stripper Glitter, they'll have shirts and hoodies and hats and stickers, and they'll have prep. And so you'll have everything you need.
Exactly.
So what time are gates for on Saturday for spectators?
9 o'clock.
So 10 o'clock.
It's 10 o'clock, yeah. 9 o'clock Central Time. Everything's on, so it'll be 10 o'clock on God's time.
That's right. We got and then racing going to start at 4-ish.
On Friday, testing the tune starts at 4-ish. The race on Saturday is going to start right after the drivers' meeting, right at noon. So probably around noon. So probably 1 o'clock. There, 2 o'clock real time, might as well say. But we're going to try to get started as quick as we can, where we can, get that thing going.
So get there early, or come down the night before.
Camp out.
Come out the night before, hang out, or catch a hotel. I know there's a couple good hotels in the area.
Yeah, there's a couple around there, and you got Rough River. It's got 4 or 5, resorts over there. It ain't too far away.
I think that's where we're staying.
Yeah.
Chris told me that's pretty nice.
Yeah.
So yeah, stay, and then that way you can come in early, hang out, meet everybody, talk to all the racers, and get to know them a little bit better before you start spectating the racing and stuff. And just get out there and support and have some fun. That's what we're going to do. So
bring your money and gamble.
Definitely bring your money and gamble, because this is a gambling crowd. That's one thing in Ohio we need some work on. Y'all think we gamble, but we don't gamble. We used to gamble, and I'm gonna just keep it real, because we used to have a lot of dope boys in racing around here. But I don't know, dope boys don't spend money on race cars around here no more. But we need to get our gambling up. More in the woods, they was gambling. They're gonna be gambling real good down there.
Berg, you can bet that.
Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of good gambling down there again. So let's have some fun. Everybody have a safe evening. Quinn, thanks for coming on, buddy. We appreciate it.
Thanks for having me. Yeah, thanks for having me, buddy.
Yep, anytime, brother. We'll talk to you. I'll talk to you.
I'll talk to you. See you later.
Yep. All right, buddy. Thanks. So, yep, we're going to have some fun this weekend, and hope to see all you guys there. I know a bunch of Ohio people are coming down. We got some Ohio racers coming down, and it's going to be a good time. Like I said, if you're in Central Ohio, it's only like a 3 to 4 hour drive, depending on where you're at, down there. And it's a good, just like this past weekend, this is going to be a good opportunity to see a lot of gangsters close to home that you normally wouldn't get to see, because these guys usually don't come up here. A lot of guys like Jeff and Quinn and Joe Revolution Racing and myself, and put in a lot of hard work trying to get these guys to start coming up to this region. So we all got to go down there and support these races and make it worth these. If you want to see the really good racing, the really competitive, action-packed, exciting stuff like you was seeing this Friday and Saturday at Born in the Woods continue. We all kind of got to do our little part too, man. So, Ashton, you got one more comment, boy, and you're gonna be in Ohio all weekend. Jim Hong was at Cincy Street Nights, behind the burnout box, and a rock. Somebody was doing a burnout, and a rock came up and hit him right in the eyeball, right in his eye. So unfortunately, even though I give him shit, don't let that fool you that I don't care about him. That's just kind of how we roll. But he would say the same shit to me. But hopefully he recovers soon, and he can get back at it, man. But as of right now, last I heard, it's still pretty bad, and just waiting to see what happens. So, all bullshit aside, buddy, I hope you have a speedy recovery. In the meantime, I'm gonna fuck with you, just like everybody else. So we're gonna have some fun this weekend, and you're gonna see some gangsters down there. So spend a little time with your family. I knew your ass would. I already knew. I already knew, man. So, I mean, talk about one of the diehards right there. You know that card, not gonna miss that race. And these all bullshit aside, he's one of the hardest working people in racing, and that's why that car does so well. He busts his ass on that car like it's a full-time job, and he puts himself with the right people to get the knowledge and take advantage of their experience to help further his program. So, I got nothing but mad respect for the dude, even though it may not seem like it because I'm giving him a little bit of shit today, but definitely one of the cars that's capable of winning this weekend, without a doubt. So, wish you the best on a speedy recovery, buddy. And I won't even say nothing else, smart ass. I'm gonna just leave this portion of the conversation on a good note. So we'll see you down there. I'm sure he'll be down there Friday as well, getting some testing tuned in. So like I said, y'all will come down Friday and see some of these gangsters, because I guarantee you all the fast guys are going to be there Friday getting data and getting ready for Saturday. The strategic people, the hard workers, the ones that bust their ass, and the people that really want to win, they'll be there Friday doing test and tune. So we'll be down there Friday. Hope to see you guys there both days. Ohio, show up and represent, and let's take that money home. So out of 5 opportunities this past weekend, we took advantage of one. Like I said, my man Dave took home that hard tire money from Indiana. But let's get on now it's Kentucky's turn. Let's get that money and bring it back to Ohio. Yep, see. I mean, I know a couple too, but see, that's what I'm telling you. Right there. The fast guys, the strategic guys, the people that you'll see going rounds and making crazy ass fast passes, they're gonna be there Friday. So for a measly little old $10, you could get down in there and go check it out Friday too, and get your pregame on like your boy is, and have some fun. So if you see us out there, make sure you stop and tell us all hi. We love to talk to all y'all, meet all y'all, and everybody except Stephen Hetrick. We don't talk to him or invite him to anything. It's in Kentucky, buddy. You want to go? Come on. Let's go. It's Hardinsburg, Kentucky, US 60 Dragway. It's a great little track. And Ohio's bringing home that money in big tire. We got good representation. You don't ever do anything, but that don't ever stop me, Stephen. You know that. Well, just hit me up and let me know. We'll get you on the, I'll get you taken care of. We'll get you on the list. But it's a great time. So we're gonna have some fun. Come see us, hang out with us. When we gotta film or take pictures. Don't think we're being rude, but we always love hanging out and talking with y'all and learning about y'all and getting to know each and every one of you a little bit better. So have a good evening. Appreciate you hanging on. I know these things are getting to be long. An hour and a half seems like. I always try to keep them to an hour, but at max. But there's just so much to talk about these days. So have a good evening. Have a good week. You got any questions on the race? You can hit myself up on my personal page or on the Ohio Grudge Racing page, or Quinn Shireman or Robert Barrow. you'll see those. You seem to be the three main people sharing everything and getting the word out. So, any other questions you might have, hit us up, and we'll get them answered for you as soon as possible. Hope to see everybody there. Have a safe, fun week, and maybe go home a little early Friday and go racing. I already know. Coachy, don't you start your shit with me. How many people came over and said hi to you? Yeah, that's what I thought. Don't give me your shit. I got your shirt. I just couldn't leave the track to go get it. I still got your shirt with me. I've been carrying it around for like 4 months now, waiting to see you, and that's the first time I'd seen your ass. So make sure you get a hold of me this weekend, and we'll get your shirt, Bubba. So, all right, everyone, this is it for real this time. I'm out. Thanks for tuning in. Have a good evening. Appreciate you. We'll see you this weekend. US 60 Dragway.